Hello, welcome to September 9th special report. TLRY refuses to die. It's still kicking. Let's go look at that chart. And here it is. It hit a bottom here, a low of 1277. That is 27 cents short or 27 cents long of getting stopped out at 1250. And today it came out and it tested that low at 1276. The low was 1277. So it tested it by 1 penny and was rebuffed and pushed back up and closed at 1286. So now we have a 36 cents buffer between us and this position being stopped out. It is a December. Notice here that this is a December option. This option will expire in December. And recall too, consider options like leasing an apartment. You lease the apartment for 12 months, and after 12 months, you have two choices. You pay the increased rent or you move. Options is very similar, but we have the availability to pick the time from the offering that they have in options. I'm not going to go deep into the trading thing because I want to focus here on TLRY. So the point comes down is that this is still live and kicking. That is the point. And we have an inside day and a bearish candle with now this technically should be a green candle, but I have seen in classes where they said no, as long as it's an inside day, it has a strong potential that it's going to go up because it should have broke the bottom and got stopped out, and it didn't. Something in here, I might still have a very strong suspicion that there is an institution here who loves buying at this price. Now, that said, if they're buying on average at 1277, remember what I talked about the rules about portfolio managers. What is their target? Well, their target is to take profit at 20%. Why? Because they got to produce cash every end of the month. They got to produce that pension check. So now remember also too, the many portfolio managers I interviewed during my time in the pension trust was that they would do is buy discount. Now, what does buying discount mean? It means that if the price drops below a high point, such as let's say here $15, so they would do is they'll wait and buy when it gets to look 1216. So that's but for some reason they like this. We got in here at 1605. I forgot that we got in at 1605. That's the highest we got, and then it reversed. So now let's do 80% off the 1605. There it is, 1284. So somebody in the institutions likes buying it and feels this is a good safe price to buy it. And so you can see we went 1277 and 1276 back over here where we got a low of 1296 and a low of 1290. So it's sort of a small sweet spot. And again, I have a very strong suspicion that this is a combination. You can also see down below the stochastics is starting to do what they call an elbow. The value drops in here below the 10 value line. That's what I like. I like going down to the 10 value line. The standard is 20, but if it goes below 10, because I've noticed that when price comes down below the 10, it does a reverse. Come down, does a reverse. This is a turnaround zone from my past experience and people that I have talked to about this. So, excuse me. So the bottom line is we are below that 10 and we got an elbow. And also have an RSI confirming. The only one who is not agreeing with the price action is the MACD. Now, do we need all three? Well, we need all three to get into the trade, but we don't need all three to run correctly to agree as long as that price stays away from that exit point. That exit point is 1250, right there, 1250. So the bottom line is we stay away from that 1250, this trade stays alive. Now, am I too crazy about that? Not really, because remember, we're back to time decay, as I said before. So you go in and we're doing a 90-day option, and in 90 days it expires, and it expires worthless. Well, that's what they say. It expires. It expires worthless if the price has gone into negative territory. That is true. But if price is moved up, as you can see, you saw in my video in KR, then there's, and I hate to use the word, but there's still hope. And so, and again, just a little more said, money is made in the sitting, not the trading. So with that said, we're going to conclude this report on TLRY. It's trying to form a spinning top. That's called a spinning top. Now, if we get dojis right in here, and the price is able to support, stay above that 1270, we'll call it, we'll round it off to 1270 with a little bit of a buffer. It stays above 1270. Trade's going to continue. The objective, of course, is stay away from the 1250. Well, I do get carried away with this. I do apologize, but it's fun. This is my passion, as you can see. So TLRY at running at a -70, which is one of the anchors dragging this account down. And right, TLRY 71.55 right there, TLRY. And that is really a conclusion of the TLRY report. So I thank you for stopping by, checking it out. And if you feel any value and can learn some more or drop me a question, please do. And thank you very much for stopping by and checking out TLRY. Refuses to die, still kicking.